Imagine waking up tomorrow to discover that World War III has already begun. But this isn't the war your grandparents fought. There are no soldiers charging across battlefields, no tanks rolling through cities. Instead, millions of AI-powered drones fill the skies, controlled by artificial intelligences that can think faster than any human commander ever could. This isn't science fiction. According to Eric Schmidt, the former CEO of Google and one of the most influential tech leaders of our time, this future is closer than you think. And right now, America is losing the race that will determine who controls it. Crafted by the AI Alchemist. For expert AI consultation, training, or personalized guidance, explore the resources and contact details in the video description below. The Invisible War, already raging. While you've been debating whether to work from home or go to the office, China has been playing a completely different game. Their tech workers follow something called the 996 schedule, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week. That's 72 hours of work per week, while many American companies are still figuring out hybrid schedules. But here's what's truly terrifying. This isn't just about work hours. It's about survival in a technological arms race that will determine the future of human civilization. China's secret weapon. Schmidt recently returned from China with a shocking revelation. While America has been obsessed with building artificial general intelligence, the holy grail of AI that can think like humans, China has been doing something far more practical and potentially more dangerous. They're taking AI and applying it to everything. Consumer apps, manufacturing, robotics, military systems. Remember how China dominated the electric vehicle market seemingly overnight? They're now applying the same playbook to robotics and AI applications. But here's the kicker. China is winning the open-source AI war. While American companies keep their AI models locked behind closed doors, China is releasing open-source models that the entire world can use. This means that most countries will end up using Chinese AI systems, not American ones. Think about that for a moment. The AI that will power the world's governments, militaries, and economies might be built in Beijing, not Silicon Valley. The $5,000 weapon that changes everything. Schmidt revealed something that should keep every military strategist awake at night. A $5,000 drone can now destroy a $30 million American tank. Let that sink in. The entire foundation of modern military power, billions of dollars worth of aircraft carriers, tanks, and traditional weapons, could become obsolete practically overnight. We're already seeing this in Ukraine. A country with no navy and barely an air force has held off Russia, one of the world's largest military powers, using AI-powered drones and innovative tactics. They're literally commanding weapons from hundreds of miles away, using Starlink internet connections. But this is just the beginning. Schmidt predicts we're heading toward something unprecedented in human history. Wars fought between millions of AI-controlled drones, with artificial intelligences making tactical decisions faster than any human ever could. The deterrence paradox. Here's where it gets really interesting. Schmidt believes this could actually prevent wars. When both sides have millions of AI-controlled drones, and neither side can predict what the other's artificial intelligence will do, the uncertainty itself becomes a deterrent. You can't risk starting a war when you have no idea how it will unfold. But there's a darker side to this story. By the time you reach this level of AI warfare, both sides' entire infrastructure would be destroyed. There are no winners in this future, only survivors. America's hidden crisis. While we're focused on the technology race, there's another crisis brewing that threatens everything. Birth rates across the Western world are collapsing. South Korea now has just 0.78 children per couple. China, despite its massive population, has dropped to just 1.0 children per couple. This isn't just a social issue. It's an economic and strategic disaster. How do you innovate when you have fewer customers every year? How do you maintain military strength when fewer young people are born each year? How do you support an aging population when the workforce keeps shrinking? Schmidt argues that America's ability to attract immigrants is one of our few remaining advantages, but even that edge is under threat. The AGI question. Now let's talk about the big prize, artificial general intelligence. This is AI that can truly think like humans, set its own goals, and potentially surpass human intelligence in every domain. The tech world is split on when this might happen. Some San Francisco entrepreneurs claim it's just 3 years away. Schmidt is more cautious, estimating 6 to 7 years for specialist AI savants that can outperform humans in specific fields like chemistry or physics. But true AGI, artificial intelligence that can set its own objectives and think creatively across multiple domains, that's still a mystery. Schmidt poses a fascinating test. Could an AI, given only the information available in 1902, independently discover Einstein's theory of relativity? That kind of creative leap across domains is what separates human genius from current AI capabilities. The stakes couldn't be higher. Here's what Schmidt makes crystal clear. This isn't just about technology or economics. This is about the survival of democratic values and Western civilization itself. China's approach to AI development is fundamentally different from America's. They're building AI systems that can monitor, control, and suppress their population. If Chinese AI systems become the global standard, authoritarian governments worldwide will have unprecedented tools for social control. America's strength has always been our chaotic, innovative culture. We're willing to take crazy risks, fund moonshot projects, and let entrepreneurs disrupt entire industries. But that advantage only matters if we actually use it. The path forward. Schmidt's message is both a warning and a call to action. America has incredible structural advantages: the world's deepest capital markets, the best universities, a culture that celebrates innovation, and the ability to attract global talent. But advantages mean nothing if you don't leverage them. We need to compete with China not just in the AGI race, but in practical AI applications. We need to develop our own open-source strategies. We need to prepare for a world where AI controls military systems while hoping that deterrence prevents their use. Most importantly, we need to remember what we're fighting for. This isn't just about being number one in technology rankings. It's about ensuring that the AI systems that will shape human civilization embody democratic values, human rights, and individual freedom. The choice is ours. The next decade will determine whether America maintains its position as the global innovation leader, or whether we wake up in a world dominated by AI systems built with very different values than our own. Eric Schmidt, who helped build one of the most influential technology companies in history, is sounding the alarm. The question is, are we listening? The battle for the future has already begun. The only question is whether America will show up to fight it. What role will you play in this defining moment of human history?
Lighten up, take me on your magic river. Tell me all your dreams align. Sign me up and tell me about the people that you know who are trying to feed